Ji, for that all too flattering recap. Good morning, friends. It's a pleasure as always to be at any CLS event, and I know it's a rainy day and it's an early start. Normally, nothing should start on the weekend before 11 a.m. But we wanted to pack in a lot today since it's a one-day festival, and therefore we have parallel sessions also. We have one session that will be going on here and one in the hall below, and we hope we have an extremely glittering and fascinating array of authors and poets. And the theme for this year's Spring Lit Fest is a confluence of creativity. And why why we are billing it as confluence is because in this spring edition, we are not only focusing on the written word, or whether it is poetry or prose, but also on other forms of creative expression. Please let it be, it's okay, people can hear. Other forms of creative expression also. So we will be listening to two doyens of theatre, and whom we are very fortunate to have in Chandigarh, Neelam Mansingh ji and Rani Balbir Kaur. We will also be having poetry in various forms, and we will be listening to the actor who will be joining us in the afternoon, Ashwat. And we start off with Sankrant Sanuji, and I'm really excited that he's here with us today. He is himself a very original thinker, I would say, and we have there are legacies that are part of us now. I think 200 years of colonial rule does leave its impact, and we were just talking that he will be sharing his thoughts about how perhaps we need a paradigm shift in exploring our own civilization and in expressing it going into the future. And I've just learned that he is a Chandigarh boy, I'm going to call Chandigarh boy. He was born here and he studied at St. John's. So he said it's wonderful to be back in the town, and that's how he got to know. So I think we should give a hearty round of applause to welcome him back to Chandigarh after so many years. He said after 10-15 years. And I actually follow him on Twitter, and which is why I was very keen to invite him for Literati. And unfortunately, I'm going to be having to listen to your talk on YouTube later on. All the sessions will be on our Facebook and YouTube channels because of work exigencies, I have to rush for a Chief Minister's meeting. So, but I will be back, I promise. I totally disagree with what Dr. Puneet Girdhar said about this or anything being a solo show. It never is, it never can be. And I want to acknowledge and thank our partners, our sponsors, Kotak Mahindra Bank, PLPB. They've been both very supportive. Plus, they are partners, but who in effect have really worked as part of the Literati team, Lit Events, Rivers, China, and of course the Chandigarh and Haryana Sahitya Academies, with whom we have a seminal relationship, and Subhashji is here as proof of that. And in fact, I do want to share one news which personally also has given me great happiness. When we formed CLS 2011, then Madhav Kaushik ji was the first General Secretary of Chandigarh Literary Society. He went on then to become Vice Chair of the Chandigarh Sahitya Academy, then the Chairman of the Chandigarh Sahitya Academy. And just recently, in the last week, he has been elected as Chairman of the Rashtriya Sahitya Academy, so which is a tremendous honor, I think, for the city, of course, and in some measure for us also, to feel that he's been a writer now for decades, but he moved into this aspect of literature, perhaps starting with CLS. So he will be joining us at some point, either in the day or in the evening. So once again, I welcome all of you. I really want to give a special thanks to the team behind the spring edition of Literati, Dr. Puneet Girdhar, Dr. Sonika Sethi, everyone who has contributed with whatever last minute work we had to request. Mr. Afan Yasvi, who has been treating Literati as his own baby, so thank you also to the others behind the scenes, Kuldeep and the photographers and everybody else from the media. So a very warm welcome to everyone. Special welcome and felicitation to Mr. Sanu and all our authors who will be joining us during the day. Special thanks to the moderators. We in CLS we also try. It's been a consistent thought behind the group is that to give a platform to new writing as well as a platform for people to develop themselves. And it's very it's very uh, heartening to see somebody say that this is the first time that I've actually spoken in public or shared a piece of writing, and then move from that to extremely confident moderating, comparing, putting together events, and that I think is part of the reason why I love to take out time for it, because it's empowering at so many levels for so many people. So I hope all of us here will have a stimulating and bright day, notwithstanding the grey skies. And looking forward to a quick Literati spring edition with confluence of creativity. Thank you once again to the team and a warm welcome to everyone.